switch is only on 10%, so I can't do nothing with it right now. But that nigga, he mad because everybody mad because I be snapping on it. They be fucking up my live streams. Nigga, I be on here for 2 and 3 hours straight, nigga. Why the fuck y'all keep doing what I asked you to stop doing? And I explain to y'all every time why you trying to run your bitch ass off like the fuck you don't hear me. You fucking up what I'm doing on YouTube. You getting my shit copyrighted. You know what the fuck copyright is, because all you bitch ass niggas want to be rappers. So don't pretend like you don't know what the fuck a copyright strike is, nigga. Don't act like you don't know what the fuck copyright infringement is, bitch ass nigga. Because I said let's do anything but sing like bitches on the track like you bitch ass niggas want to do around here. Everybody want to make the ooh ass albums. I don't want to make that bitch ass shit with your fag ass. So now they all mad trying to fuck up what I'm doing on YouTube. Get your bitch ass out of here and go auto-tune with your own rap skills, hoe ass nigga. You know nobody want to hear that shit. Even T-Pain taught to auto-tuning. He the main nigga should be auto-tuning. Everything he auto-tune go motherfucking triple goddamn whipple platinum. He ain't even saying shit. I'm T-Pain. What's your name? How much cheese do you eat? Oh, man. Rest of these bitch-ass niggas, swear to God, they finna auto-tune their way to the top. These bitch-ass niggas keep trying to auto-tune your way through beef with your gay ass. You don't sound like a killer singing to another man. When I catch you with you, oh, I'm a red away. So little gay ass up, nigga. Was you an angry wife? Fuck out of here, nigga. Niggas know exactly what they doing. And nigga, why your gay ass can't live without another gay ass nigga making false ass allegations and threats in your motherfucking ear? Talking about shit he ain't even capable of. Who jaw you gonna break, nigga? You 4'8". Shut the fuck up, nigga. Hate these motherfuckers. And I be trying to be nice. And you know what, Miss Hash Brown? You done watch me talk to this nigga for like 4 months about this shit, bro. I've been talking to this nigga. Since I started streaming, he been doing this shit. See, God don't like us. That's part of the reason he ain't got his fucking car. I'm using it to fuck up what I'm trying to do here, nigga. This is God's plan. All you bitch ass niggas that come and interrupt and fuck with me daily, you will find yourself somewhere either sleep or out the way. God is gonna move you the fuck up out of my motherfucking path. Man, God is being good to me lately. It's crazy. And it's November, nigga. I ain't got no window. It's not even freezing. I can't even see my breath. But this is Wisconsin. It will be snow on the ground before Halloween. I mean, Turkey Day. I don't even know the name of the fucking day no more. I don't never get invited nowhere. And I spent my Turkey Day money already. Ooh, turkey and Christmas. And for Christmas, I just might put my Crown Vic in the shop and not even fix it myself. Nah, who am I kidding? This is a chance to buy more tools. Oh, I can't wait to start cutting on that motherfucker. That's the best part about a used car. It's not making me nervous having to cut on it. You know why it's not making me nervous having to cut on it? Huh? I'm gonna tell you why it's not making me nervous having to cut on it, because it's a fucking Crown Victoria. Any more motherfucking questions? Because I'm telling you right motherfucking now, I'm finna fire up that good old motherfucking grinder and start grinding. Ghetto to backyard to yard. You got no idea. I be going hard. I'm the neighborhood 4-6 technician, 38 nigga, 3800 supercharged build nigga. Watch me get him. Third generation Chevy mechanic. Ain't no need to none of motherfucker even to panic. It's like I'm the star mechanic. It's like I'm the head character, star mechanic. Main character energy. So nigga, you main character energy. I'm at him. That shit crazy though. Guess what though? Guess what though? I don't care. It won't stop me. Tell the motherfuckers, you better get to the chapel. Yeah. I am on the rampage. I can't control it. Yeah. This year, buddy. It's all about me this year, buddy. Next year, it'll be about me, buddy. Get to the chopper now. Yeah. I ain't bullshitting. I wonder, can I take those original Crown Vic arms and take them to a machine shop? Get me some of them ball joints that you can screw in, put in them joints. Someone, them Chinese arms finally give out. I just throw the OEM specs back on there that I reinforced. Cause I'm about to reinforce them bitches with rebar. I need to see the clearance between both of them, between the rim and the fucking lower control arm. Hope I got enough clearance on the outside. Pray for me so I can just put it on the outside. Because if I put it on the inside, it's gonna make it harder to push the ball joint out. Maybe. Maybe. But I'm getting ready to reinforce this shit with rebar, nigga. I'm not playing. And I'm on ball joints to screw in and out, Jack. No more separation. I gotta figure out that company name and make them screw in ball joints. Cause I'm gonna tell them just send me some this motherfucking size, Jack. Or I'm gonna just take them to a machine shop and I need to find one. Man, it used to be so easy to find a machine shop in Milwaukee. They just faded off into obscurity. I'm gonna tell you what happened. They took the millennials to jail and then made the millennials go to college. And we was the main source for the fucking machine shop, and there was nobody else to go there. Nobody but old dudes making fucking muscle cars. So when they ask, how do I want to do it? I'm gonna tell them. Normally these just screw into this, but as you can see, that won't happen. What I want is something that screws into this, and then this can screw into this. That way, even if I don't make it around the rebar, I can just unscrew it. Go get me some from the junkyard. You know the business. Go from there. And I want two of these pieces. I want one piece I could just screw down in there. Matter of fact, yep, I want two pieces. Because if I get one I can screw down in, I don't even have to go back to the machine shop. I could just drop it in there, make sure it's straight, and just drill down. Which I could do with that if I got a specialty bit, but you already know it's gonna come with another piece that's pressed in there permanently. While I'm going through, you know what I mean, 3 sets of threads. If I engineer the first piece right and make it like a tornado, make it wider as it goes to the top, and you just engineer so that piece got to go straight through, then you put another piece in there, then you drop it. I mean, I'm missing all the comments in this motherfucker. Yeah, I'm all well. Paul Rennie? Paul Rennie? I'm okay, Paul. Thank you. Appreciate the concern. Thank your mama got a big head. Like, share, and subscribe. That's right, country girl. Okay. Yeah. The ball joint thing. Original. Ball joint's gonna screw in. That's their design. My design, I screw one piece in, and then this piece screws into this piece. Because this piece is this the control arm. This piece screws down in there, it gets wider as it goes. I mean, you pass it all the way through. Then you put another piece in there that's the exact size. Bam. Then you put in your ball joint. Bam. Done. I could even make a kit to pull this piece through. Like, bow. You just have to buy the sleeves. I ain't fuck with no ball joint company that reverse thread shit. So there we go. So yeah. But in the meantime, I'm gonna just fix the shit and skedaddle. But I need a grinder, at least. I do a lot of shit with a grinder. If any old man that I worked up under or worked with or worked around seen me talking about a grinder, they'd be like, man, that old little young nigga always getting a grinder. I done bailed their ass out with a grinder. I've cutting car seats out with grinders, nigga. I don't be bullshitting. And watch, I go cut that shock out with a grinder. There's gonna be a lot of motherfucking sparks flying, damn it. Trying not to do it. But this look like an excuse to buy a Milwaukee grinder instead of a battery. Or at least a Milwaukee side cutoff tool. I know for sure that'll fit right in that spot. Now watch. I'm gonna go to Pawn America and they gonna have it sitting on the shelf. I'm gonna be like, fuck, I need it. And it's gonna already have a blade. I'm gonna buy it and go to Home Depot and buy a fresh blade, and I'm gonna start cutting with that fucked up blade. Until it do. Because I don't know much about the side cutter. Most likely I'm gonna hoe up before it, you know what I mean? Stop cutting or break. What I need is a motherfucking vise. Dude said he about done for the night. Damn, nigga, can I enjoy the heat? Shit. You know, I'm black. That he hit me, I was like, he's about done for the night. No, I'm not. Not yet, AP, not yet. These cookies are delicious. So I'm out of shit to talk about in case y'all didn't know. Nobody has a subject. What y'all smoking out there? I ain't gonna sit here in no dead ass conversation on no live, man. What y'all smoking out there, man? I'm sick of this shit. What y'all smoking? I'm not smoking anything. Y'all want to come to the? Y'all want to come to the gaming stream later? I just checked the switch. It's on 22%. Speaking of which, let's talk about some of these topics, man, going around the internet. Don't take none personal, man. I'm just speaking out of term here because I'm only talking my opinion. That what you want to talk about me sleeping on the live? I ain't sleeping on the live. You know I got this old. I hate to admit this. You know I got this Asian looking ass face. Damn. My eyes don't never open. I'm like a hybrid, round-eyed, slant-eyed. They ain't never fully fucking open. And got this little piece of fat above my eye. Even Asians be like, nigga, you look Asian. Asians look like me. I was a nigga there fucking all the Asian bitches. That's why they all look like me. Y'all 10% black. I'm not 10% Asian. There's a difference. Yeah, and I sell pineapples for Elon Musk. Okay. So let me ask you a question. Right now, my eyes open or closed? Why is taking you so long to answer? You just not gonna answer the question, or it's screen froze? Is it screen froze? Okay, y'all here. Okay. Why you duck my question, Miss Hash Brown? Because you can't tell if my eyes is open and closed. I know, because I look back at the damn footage. I was like, damn. Miss Hash Brown, she think I'm asleep because it don't look like my eyes are fucking open. But they're fucking open. And my mama used to do that to me too. And then I got ADD, so I will fall asleep anywhere. But I don't be sleep. Couldn't even watch my damn kids. I be in the living room watching kids. I'm like, is you awake? And I be ignoring her because she done made me mad. Nigga, I'm looking right at you. I'm your son. How the fuck don't you know I'm awake? Are you serious? And I used to get mad. And then when I get mad, I squint my eyes. So she already can't tell they open. I'm sitting over my eyes squinted. One day she pointed that out to me. And I was like, oh, yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. And I don't know why my eyes look close to you. We have the same eyes. Do I ask you, is your eyes open? Because my eyes look open. Don't start talking shit. That ain't what I asked you. It's kind of been a thing. Yes, I can. What? Yes, I can. What? What could I? My face isn't relaxed. And you didn't answer the question when I relaxed my face. That's what made me mad. It's cool. It's cool. I look Chinese to you. I think you just saying, I can see your big brown eye. Trying to make me feel good. It's cool. You know what's fucked up, Miss Hash Brown? You a light-skinned nigga. They always try to tell you not black. Here you is in here telling me I'm fucking Asian. Niggas, boy. You can't be accepted by the niggas. It's not accepted by niggas. I know you do weird light-skinned girl shit. Like listen to weird-ass fucking music. You wear weird-ass outfits. If your outfit ain't weird, your shoes is always weird. They don't never think you black. You was a kid, they was always like, what you mixed with? You was like, oh. Black women, boy, they get mad when they ask what you mix with. So look, whatever, bro. You know, you know. Chinese looking ass nigga. Nobody, listen, I just told your little pale skin ass quit discriminating against me. All I told your little pale ass. I feel like you setting me up, but thank you. I feel like as soon as I say thank you, you might look Japanese. I feel like it's coming. I feel like it's coming. That's usually what they say. No, you look Japanese. No, you look Japanese. One or the other. It always come like that. You know you pale. I can see it in your profile picture. You pale, goddamn. Little pale ass. You know who you used to look like growing up? Miss Hash Brown. You used to like a little girl on Boondocks. What's her name? She in love with Riley, and Riley don't even know. I mean, she in love with Huey, and Huey don't even know that she in love with Huey. He be having that little girl in all type of black power bullshit. Her daddy a lawyer, her mama white. She ain't got no business there with your ghetto ass Huey. Dragging a little light-skinned mixed girl around. Had her at the movie stealing and shit. She there just for Huey. Huey like, you going to jail. My grandpa a thief. All he do is steal, folks. We gonna be his support. Then this nigga got to a fight at the movies. She still be in Huey face every day. Like, hi, Huey Freeman. Huey. Huey Freeman 2 days away from being a gunman, bitch. Get away from Huey. Jasmine, that's her name. Yeah. That's you, Jasmine. I was definitely Huey growing up. Did all kind of shit in my neighborhood to make you cry like, I wanna go home. Like, damn, bitch. I understand. We both kids. Damn, calm down. You're not even supposed to be driving. There's the cops. I know there's the cops, but if you point at the cops, when you see cops, they gonna pull us over. Be cool. We too short to be driving. You too short to be driving, bitch. I know the midgets drive. Act cool. I keep telling your ass. We taller than midgets. Well, I am. Yep. That's light-skinned girl Eddie. She always like the craziest nigga. Me, I happen to be the craziest nigga. So I be having the lightest skinnest girlfriend. Having gun on me, crack. All the guys who don't have gun and crack on them and come sit on my lap. What you doing today? Staring at your little blue eyes, bitch. What you think I'm doing today? Shit, girl. I ain't got nothing to do. Hey, man. You got one for the 8? Hell yeah, I got one for the 8. You got that 8? Are you selling crack? Yes, I'm selling crack. Stop doing that around me. Fuck you. I do what I want to do. Either you get the fuck up and leave, or you watch out. You need to get off my lap. You that mad? No, my crack is in that pocket. Get off my lap. I'm trying to sell this crack. I can't believe you're selling crack. I can't believe you finna ride in the car that I bought with crack money, that I fill the gas up with crack money. It runs off crack money. I bought a car with crack money, it runs off crack money. That's something. World's not running. Get him like, wherever we going. I'd be like, Dairy Queen, get in. No Dairy Queen with $8. Bitch, I got $800 on me. She mean $8. Look, we can't park at Dairy Queen because I'm underage and driving. We gonna park on the corner by Blockbuster and walk down to Dairy Queen. That's what we gonna do. And then they gonna give our food. And then we're gonna order our food. Then we're gonna walk back to the car. We gonna leave. You know what I mean? We gonna go down a little bit in the numbers because Dairy Queen is on way up on fucking North Avenue. It's on like 65th. 60th is the fucking border of Wauwatosa. So I don't want to be in Wauwatosa. We gonna order our Dairy Queen. Then we gonna drive back into Milwaukee. I mean, we gonna go chill at Sherman Park for 20 minutes, and then we gonna go back up to Dairy Queen. If you order something stupid. If you just order what I'm finna order, some shit like a Blizzard, we can be in and out. Ain't no wait on that. If you want Dairy Queen burgers and shit, bitch. So, let's get out of here for the cop shooters. That was definitely me growing up. You're definitely been right there. I would have been engaged to you instead of Erica. That was the first little light-skinned girl followed me around. I was like, okay. All right. And you know, it's ironic. My brother lived in the house that she lived in the first time I fucked her. How ironic. So the nigga, I know every part of your house. Nigga, I wasn't allowed in the downstairs part of your house. That bitch mama lived upstairs, nigga. Yeah. Still remember her room was in the back. I broke it out on that old ass nigga. I ran up to the attic, jumped out the attic, onto the balcony, from the balcony to the pavement. The pavement, I was free. You fucking your daughter again. I'm out. Peace, school. School ain't know what the fuck hit him. I remember I broke up with her. Her daddy used to be like, you should have stayed with that nigga, man. That nigga outran a 12 gauge, man. Shit. He was a baby when he hit that. That nigga was destined to be great. I know if y'all get trapped in another dimension, that nigga gonna make it. I remember when he watched the movie Tomb Raider. He was like, man, Tomb Raider remind me of you, man. I can see you beat that bitch at the side of that motherfucking temple. I know you to beat the bitch. I know you to beat the bitch. You beat 12 gauge. I know you to beat the bitch. You know it's school. I was so quick, I heard that motherfucker going off and didn't see not one motherfucking shell go past me, nigga. And you was in the army, nigga. I piped it out on your ass. No games, nigga. I still don't know how you opened that top window so fast. How the fuck you get out without falling? Nigga, I went out feet first, nigga. By the time you came upstairs, I was already wiggling out the window, nigga. I seen the top of the shotgun only, nigga. I was already hitting the balcony by the time your eyes figured out what the fuck was going on, nigga. And you had to sprint up there and just let off a round. Boom. By the time that round was letting off, nigga, I was falling to the motherfucking ground. I was already over the balcony, nigga. By the time you made it to the back porch, nigga, I was across the alley. Put it down on your dumb ass. I wasn't playing with you, school. I was out of there. Nigga, I ran through the neighbor's yard to go through the alley, nigga. I ran through the neighbor's yard and hit they gate by the fence. Like Jack, remember how Jackie Chan climbed the fence? Back in the day? In that one movie, that's how I climbed the fence on his ass. I hit the motherfucking garage. My feet hit the garage, the fence, the garage, the fence, the garage, and I was over that motherfucker. I then threw my hip out doing that shit. I put it down on school ass. I ain't play with him. By the time school came out the back door, nigga, her house was on about 18th. Nigga, by the time school came out the back door, nigga, I was on 15th and gaining speed on his ass. But yeah. No blood-related children. Nope. No blood-related children, man. Oh, I'm reading 0 people in here. What happened? Did it freeze? Y'all still here? Guess that's it. Is y'all still here? Well, I guess ain't nobody here. What the fuck is my lighter, G? What the fuck I put down a damn lighter? The good old days. Oh, okay, y'all still here? Just you? I'm reading 0 people and where I'm at. My counter say 0. I don't know what yours says. But yeah, man, I have no blood children of my own, not yet. Do I want some? Fuck no. But I'm like every other guy. I don't want no fucking kids, but responsibilities. If I gotta do it, I gotta do it. I don't wanna be Superman. But if I get those Superman powers and I gotta save the world, I gotta save the world. You know what I mean? I do what I gotta do as a man. But I do know this, Miss Hash Brown. I'm gonna kick it with my kids because I kicked it with the nieces and nephews that I raised like they was my kids. They still miss me. And they'll tell you that most of their survival techniques they got in life was from me. And even as adults, when they did those little pushes, I was there. Sonny and Corey got to be my most independent babies. And Corey, he feel ashamed because I'm homeless and he asked me to help him get a car. And I think he wants a Crown Vic. It just so happens that I have one. So I might rebuild it and drop it on him. But when I do, Sonny gonna be jealous. She gonna be like, where my car? I want a car. Well, her's my baby. But she owed me an apology. But I done taught her to be the bigger person and stop always being petty. So we'll see when she apologizes. We go from there. She probably nervous because I told her, Mama, I ain't accepting her apology. Fuck you, bitch. You turned down a $10,000 house for our family that was going in my name, bitch. You ain't have nothing to lose. Nothing. Nothing. And you ain't getting no fucking. Now I live on the streets. Out of everybody who blew real estate deals for me, bitch, that was the one. That was the one that set me off about you motherfuckers. Fuck y'all. I buy more than $10,000 worth of cars a year, nigga. You ain't have to touch none of your fucking money. I could have paid for the motherfucking house. I hate people like that. And I don't know what's mighty white of me. Or are you talking to King Cloud? You know, King Cloud is a racist ass piece of shit. But he's not a Peckerwood piece of shit. He lives in the Peckerwood means, but he's not a Peckerwood piece of shit. I'm starting to see him like a redneck, like a white nigger. He just don't realize it yet. And the reason why is because he ain't been able to get as much white privilege as enough to make him comfortable. So he has no problem admitting to the little white privilege that he does have, which I respect like a motherfucker. It takes some ball to tell niggas you got an $800 mortgage in a time like this. All the other white people, when he said that, they just left the chat. I just watched the numbers drop when he posted what his mortgage was. I was like, damn. He was like, nope, not in that. No. My mortgage is $600. I'm not telling that nigga what my mortgage is. Damn. Who the fuck am I? I'm just some nigga living in the Appalachians. And see, King Cloud instinctively know that, Miss Hash Brown. He instinctively know that we're all poor. And that's something that all rednecks know. And rednecks can be black or white. They're the ones who started the motherfucking union before it was taken from them and used for some other shit. But, you know what I mean? They was the people working in the coal mines at first. And they needed workers' rights. And that's what they did. They formed a union. And they were known as the rednecks. And rednecks are the poor black and white people who live amongst each other. A few Asians there too. Such thing as an Asian redneck. See, we confuse rednecks with slap-jawed yuppies. That's the name that went out of turn. Slap-jawed yuppies is those, I hate those goddamn niggers. Hillbillies is just motherfuckers who just live in the fucking hills. Yeah, most of them white. All of them white. But a hillbilly ain't a redneck. And a redneck is not a peckerwood. A redneck will live right next to a peckerwood. A redneck will even work a job with a peckerwood. He even be the police. But when it come time for a riot, the rednecks ain't showing up. That's why the districts be short. The rednecks be like, I'm staying home. You got me fucked up. The rednecks pull you over. You got a bitch ass 3.5 on you a weed. They know they got every right to bust you. They just be like, man, go the fuck home. I'm not doing no paperwork for no motherfucking petty ass weed. What the fuck? Get the fuck out my face. Get the fuck out my face, man. And the captain be like, you gotta do something. Okay, buddy, I'm writing you a jaywalking ticket for $50. Pay it if you want to. I don't give a fuck. And that's what I was saying about them white boys that go to the Marines. They go to the Marines, young ass, bright-eyed, blue-eyed, blonde-haired Peckerwoods. They be ready for the world of Peckerwoodism. But something in that fucking Marine Corps fucked their ass up, and they come back rednecks, and they be like, Peckerwoodism is bullshit. I don't give a fuck about being white. You can get along. Yeah, I'm white. I'm white as a motherfucker. I'm German, Russian, and Irish, and Polish, and English, and Europeanish. Can I get along? They don't give a shit. But yeah, that's the difference in shit. And a redneck ain't gonna lie to you. They don't give a fuck what the fuck you know. They still rooting for they kind though, most rednecks. And ain't no more rednecks to root for, so they just default to their race. So that's why King Cloud seems like a racist jackass. But the truth about it is, if his money's on the motherfucking line, that nigga is my best friend. I bet if his money on the line, he ain't gonna let nobody smoke me. Because I'm also a redneck. If it's money on the line, I ain't gonna let nobody smoke him. I'm gonna watch his motherfucking back. He do. He do support the channel. And that's why I recognize his ass as a redneck and not ass Peckerwood, bro. He wouldn't be stopping in and be like, what up, motherfucker, nigger. You know what I mean? That little racist ass redneck love me. If we was in a joint together, every day we'd come out the room, he'd be like, nigger, I'd be like, Peckerwood. And when the race riot jump off, I'd be beating the shit out of some white dude, another white dude, grab me from the back and be ready to slice my throat, and he'd be the white dude to stab him in the throat. I ain't saving you no more, nigger. And then a nigga grab him and I'll stab that nigga in the throat. Like, now we even, Peckerwood. That white boy will be so sad when I get moved off the door. Man, I'm going to the other unit, man. This unit's boring, man. Miss Bru Sitdee yelling all night, man. You know it's true, King Cloud. You that Peckerwood get cussed out by your girlfriend and be like, hey, man, I don't know what to say to her, man. What should I say, man? She's gonna sell my boat. I'd be like, look, she gotta straight put the macking down. You gotta be like, bitch, don't sell my boat. Say it just like that. Say, bitch, don't sell my boat. I love you. I don't know what the fuck your problem is, but please don't sell the boat. We didn't have a lot of good memories in that boat. And if they're not good memories for you, I promise to make them better memories when I get out. You're a fucking genius, nigger. I'm calling her right now. He'd be at dinner trying to slide me all the cakes. Want some extra cookies, bro? Man, you want some extra cookies, man? Here's my cookies, man. I'm not gonna even touch them with my white hand, man. Take the cookies, man. Don't get nigger germs all over my tray, man. The Aryan Brotherhood watching, bro. Bro, I got her back, bro. You got some game, bro. No, you got some pussy to eat when you get out, nigga. That's what you gotta do. You got a lot of pussy to eat. You better hope she playing with that pussy, because that's going to be even more pussy to eat. You got some munching to do, boy. You better be hanging upside down like a, you better be hanging from your motherfucking top bunk like a pit bull, nigga. Just, you better be stretching up that jaw, nigga. She get ready to put that shit to work. Fuck that. Hang by your tongue, nigga. She get ready to put all that shit to work. You might as well learn to do pull-ups by your motherfucking tongue, nigga. Cause she getting ready to work your bitch ass out. You'd have been so sad when I left the joint, King Cloud. See you later, nigger. I don't care you leave it. Glad you leave it, bro. Enjoy your freedom, bro. I got like 9 more months left, bro. I'll see you when I get out, bro. All right, man. Or can you open the cell? I just want to give Bru Sitdee a hug, man. Kowski, you're hugging a nigger. Shut your fucking mouth. Boy, I tell you. Anyway, how y'all doing tonight out there? This nigga talking about homosexual. You fucking wish. You wish I would be homo with you. You fucking cock gobbler. But yeah, Miss Hash Brown, when you pass through Milwaukee, you gonna enjoy kicking it with me. You gonna be like, that nigga Bru Sitdee is crazy. Don't tell your friends in Minnesota about me. I told you Minnesota women be trying to steal me. I hope you don't steal me when you down here. Throws off in that Impala and wake up outside of La Crosse. We in La Crosse. La Crosse. So out of my area code. That's how I said welcome to La Crosse. Like we leaving, like from Milwaukee. Like, you know somebody in La Crosse? Nope. Nope. You know, nobody in La Crosse. Not one motherfucker in La Crosse. You ever played lacrosse? Okay, why you fuck you got me in lacrosse? I'm gonna fuck around and be in the car drunk. I'm gonna fuck around and be right with you. Like, yeah, Minnesota. I want how I'm getting my cars there. Yeah, Minnesota. I'm about to freeze, bitch. I'm about to freeze, bitch. I'm about to freeze, bitch. I'll be in Minnesota drunk for a month before I realize the error of my ways. Like, fuck. Put on the drinking pins. How the fuck I get here? I had to stop them drinking binges, I'm telling you. When they come out of drinking binge one day, I'm gonna be married. Watch. I just think it was funny when the white people got married in Vegas and didn't know they was married. But that's gonna be my dumb ass. Watch. Watch that in me. Watch my wife be mad than a motherfucker. And happy at the same time. It's gonna be a bitch that's gonna trick me. I'm gonna be like, damn. You can't just leave your wife either, because she can get anywhere you at. All she gotta say is, I'm his wife. They gonna let the bitch in. Trust me, I know. You get a job and be like, if my wife come up here, don't let her in. If you a mechanic, they gonna let her in. Especially if you got a melanated wife. She come up here, I have a melanated wife or an Asian or a Latino wife. She getting right in, I promise you. They gonna let her right to the back of the shop. You don't see me calling your phone? Actually, no, bitch. You see the whole top of this engine missing? I'm not a mechanic. What the fuck does that mean? Can you see parts of this car that you can't see on yours? King Cloud, a white guy. His gut don't bubble. White guys can eat like pigs. I'm serious. They can eat anything. It don't matter. They can just eat slop. Slop with no seasoning. Don't shit be wrong with their motherfucking stomach. It's like 1 out of every fucking 200,000 white guys got indigestion problems. The rest of them motherfuckers, they can eat anything. They can eat people and be okay. They don't give a fuck. Them motherfuckers eat poisonous shit and still be okay. Only people eating live scorpions right now in the world is all white guys. They just picking up live scorpion. Ooh, scorpion. Stinging him in the face and shit. This guy's juicy. Oh, he's fighting. It's spicy. My guy, are you chewing up a fucking scorpion? Yeah. I don't know what you guys are gonna eat in the desert. Scorpions are fucking delicious. I eat them all the time. Oh, another one. No? Okay. I don't know what the fuck you're gonna eat, but I'm eating scorpions. My God, what is you over there cooking? A tarantula. They found it. I'm gonna saute his ass. Where did I put the parsley? White guys can eat anything. It don't fucking matter. I'm starting to believe that white guys can just eat rocks to live. Like, eat some rocks. I don't think it matters. White guys and Indian guys. Indian guys are even worse than white guys. A white guy can eat anything edible. An Indian guy can just eat anything. I watch them motherfuckers eat glass. They don't give a fuck. Indians don't give a fuck. I watch one of them eat glass. I watch another one eat metal. I say, your ass gonna die, Haji. Haji them don't give a fuck. Haji will pick up my Switch and take a bite out of it. Like, Haji, did you just bite my Nintendo Switch, nigga? That's it. Go get my blicky. Haji ate the clip. Haji ate the clip. You ate the clip to my blicky? Okay. Going to the gun store. Getting a clip for the blicky. And then I'm going to up it on you. As soon as I get back, I'm up in the blicky on you. Matter of fact, give it here, nigga. That's a glizzy, nigga. This motherfucker fire one in the chamber. Fetch my neck! Pow! Bitch ass nigga. Told you about eating shit. It don't matter what Indian guys eat. They don't give a fuck. So if you ever got an Indian boyfriend and he keep telling you that he hungry and you can't find your car keys, bitch, you know what happened. He warned you. He warned you. Don't yell at me. I was very hungry. You do not cook, okay? When you cook, then I'll stop eating whatever it is I eat. I eat whatever I want. I'm hungry. Next time I eat you, then. What do you want? Do you want me to throw the key back up? I chewed the key up. It's no good. It would not work. I did not swallow the key whole. I am not a snake. I'm very, very sorry that the key to your Mercedes Benz is $1,500. I didn't mean to eat. Just very, very hungry. $1,500. I'll be stuffing Haji ass on the dashboard to start that. Sit your motherfucking ass on the motherfucking dashboard, Haji. Cranking that motherfucker. That sensor somewhere inside your ass. And I'm gonna flip and turn your ass until I figure out where it's at, nigga. And when it's time to leave work, I'm gonna figure out where it's at, nigga. And every time you take a shit, you shitting in the bag. Just to make sure you don't shit out my motherfucking sensor I need to start this Benz. What you gonna do when they shit out that sensor? You gonna go in your shit and get my motherfucking sensor. That's what you gonna do. And then you gonna clean it off. Then we gonna put it in the bag, air suck it. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tape that bitch inside the collar. Then I'm gonna sell the car. It's your weird things eating ass. But yeah, if there's gonna be a zombie apocalypse, it's definitely gonna be white people. If anybody can eat a person's brain, it's a white person. I ain't even bullshitting. Then white people always try to call somebody else a cannibal, knowing they cannibals. Well, name one white person that was cannibalistic. Serial killer you guys named Hannibal Lecter, Jeffrey Dahmer, Vlad the Impaler. The list goes on. You motherfuckers. Europe was dangerous back in the day. Motherfucker literally will eat you. Imagine getting chased. Imagine getting chased back to your village by some nigga by somebody in a fucking pointy hoodie, running on motherfucking all fours. And then he starts to run on two legs. We start running on two legs, then he get out and run on all fours. That's some scary shit. The dog is gonna eat. When he start running on fours, when he go from bipedal to quadrupedal, he's getting ready to eat you. And they proved that already humans move faster quadrupedal than they do standing up. White people actually slow because they wasn't used to running standing up, motherfucker. They tell you they was the fastest bipedal motherfuckers. Man, told you they evolved from dogs. You can get your ass ate fucking with Europeans. They don't give a fuck. Can you imagine getting chased down by like 5 Europeans? Imagine they chasing you. You winning. They gaining on you and you gotta swim across this lake. Nigga, you caught. You got a 100 feet swim. You caught, nigga. You caught. The Europeans gonna catch you. The bitches swim like mermaids. They gonna get your ass. Jeffrey Dahmer, Edgy, the Reaper, exactly. The Australian lady killed her boyfriend. Killed him at 80, on what? I'm telling you, white people don't be bullshit. They'll fry your ass up. Salt, pepper, and parsley. Who wants seconds? They'll play with white people. They eat you. I'm from Illinois. Them white people there is crazy. Matter of fact, Jeffrey Dahmer came from there. Don't play with white people, boy. Show ass ate. They said the Spaniards will eat you too. There's a Japanese dude who did it too. He's free and wrote a book on it. Damn! How I eat a bitch and get away? Nobody no cares. At least that's how it works in Japan. This bitch cheated on me. My favorite part to eat was the coochie. I like eating the coochie. And the other chick, the titty are nicer too. The titty are really nice. Fry the titty up over the rice. Titty over rice. Titty rice. This might sound sick to you, Miss Hash Brown, but titty rice sounds good. I've been eating rice and sucking titties at the same time. That's not a bad combination. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that I would physically eat a titty, but you ever suck a titty during dinner time? Never mind, you're a woman, you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand what it's like to suck a titty at dinner time. You know, as a guy, I be counting the places that women let me suck their titties. I done suck titties in hospitals and shit. trains, buses, libraries. There's a lot of places I'd have sucked titties at. The eyes, brains, and the thighs. Damn. I got a leg fetish though. I do like me some smooth ass legs. I don't know what it is. Be like, girl, you better put them legs up. I come over there. Do what you want me to do and put them legs up. You ever look at a woman's leg when she walks? That's some sexy shit. Them thighs, boy. Especially when you look at how the thighs and the butt just, you don't, never mind. You don't, I ain't gonna even tell you. And then she was Japanese. She ain't even had no thighs. They got the littlest thighs. He ate them thighs in like 4 bites. I won't say it. I won't say it. Fuck it, I'll say it. Japanese bitches got party wings. Them little bitty party wings. Hey, that's what thighs and butt cheeks remind me of. Chicken drumsticks. No bullshit. No bullshit. I like light skin butt and thighs. It's that side view. For all of them for me. But I don't like light skinned chicken. If my chicken is light skinned like my girlfriend, like Drake, I don't want that pale. I want my chicken nice and brown. But yeah, women remind me of chicken. Legs, breasts, and thighs. Mm. Can I get a mixed? All of them, please. Thank you. Then women legs be smooth as a bitch. Women that shave anyway. They should be like, then it be soft. And then women got a different feeling booty. I can't explain it. Maybe because I'm a guy. I really like the way women's butt feels. I like touching it. I like humping it. I like smacking it. I like gripping it. I don't know what it is. It's women don't know what it is. I'd have been fucking women ain't got no ass. I still be smacking ass. I be smacking ass and gripping it. She be like, oh, I didn't even, ooh, you grabbed some butt cheek. I ain't know I had that much butt cheek. I ain't got that butt cheek. I be like, shut up. Shut up and let me suck on your neck and squeeze on your booty. I'll be surprised if the women ain't never had a man show them that type of attention. Real shit. Cause I'm like that. I just walk in the kitchen, put dick on your stomach, squeeze your booty, and start sucking on your neck. I don't care if you cooking, stay still. I just want to do some freaky shit to you for a couple seconds. Another thing I be doing, I be humping like a motherfucker. Don't let the company leave. I'm gonna start humping on your booty. Hey, women like that too. They so immature. Like if a man hump my booty, I'll be trying to kill his ass. But I be humping on bitches' booty and they be like, hee hee hee, you crazy. Keep humping back. Hump some more. Then when I don't hump them in 3 days, they be like, why you don't be humping no more? What I do? And I'm just tired of humping. Don't I still hump in my sleep? Yeah, you still do that. Yeah, that's weird. I hump in my sleep. I be dead sleep. That's how I be waking up in the action that started without me. Because they be thinking I'm awake. I'm not awake. I'm just freaky. Sometime during the night, un, un, unconsciously, subconsciously, I decided that, damn, this booty soft. A lot of waves be going through it when they be like, love that macaroni sound. Bitch, I'll touch macaroni up right now. But I don't know, I'm telling you this because I'm asleep. So I'm just humping on you. And I don't have to be awake for my dick to work. That's the weird part. No, it's like that for most guys, but it's always been like that for me. Like this motherfucker work when I'm asleep. Unless I'm sleep with kids. But if I go to sleep with dick on your booty, odds are this dick is gonna be hard every time you wake up. You ever wake a bitch up, have her hold her leg up, and you smash her from the side while you choke her? I like that too in the morning. Dawg said 30 piece. I'll take a 30 piece. Shit, I'll take a 45 piece at my age. Shit. I don't know about a 50 piece. That'd be tripping. But yeah, that's what I be on, G. Yeah, eventually I'll meet one. I probably already turned down my soulmate. That bitch either live in Florida, Illinois, or Minnesota, the three places I refuse to go. Or Montana, or Canada. She lives somewhere cold. You get the message. Bitch probably live in Russia. I don't tell her where this bitch live at. And it's crazy when you get a girlfriend on a drinking binge. It's the same thing as getting one out on a whim. You know what it'd be for me? Yep, Russian. She over there wrestling bears and shit. I'm coming, Spec Lana. No, but real shit. I don't judge women how other men judge women. I judge women by not. See, they judge you by your actions. I'm not judging you by your actions. I'm judging you by your behavior. There's a difference between your actions and your behavior. Although they're both the same thing, I'm gonna tell you what I'm monitoring and what they're monitoring. They're monitoring, are you doing what they told you to do? Are you being obedient? Me, I don't give no fuck about that shit. Cause I don't have shit for you to do because I'm hyper independent and shit. So the thing is with me being hyper independent is that now I want to see how much you like me. And your body gonna tell me all of that. Your interaction with me gonna tell me all of that. And because I look at it a different way, right, Miss Hash Brown, it's been, women look at me a different way. I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. She fall in love with most guys because of some physical attraction that attracted her to him, and something that kept her with him, like either money or good sex or whatever, right? For me, it was something else. Because I swear to God, they be mentally in love with me before they ever have sex with me. The shit is fucking crazy. And I don't know what it is. They be like, you be fucking my mind. Whatever, bitch. But for some reason, in their little, see, men and women think differently. So most of the thoughts that women think are not coming from logic, they're coming from perspective. And women take different perspective in the situation, Ms. Hash Brown. So when they take different perspective in the situation, because a man, we not taking no perspective, we taking all logic. And a man who tries to think with perspective, he never gonna be able to think of perspective. What he's doing is thinking with a handbook. And a woman thinking she's thinking with logic, she's just thinking with a handbook. They got a certain set of rules. If you break those rules, they don't know what the fuck to do. But naturally, you know what I mean, when a woman's thinking with what I just said she's thinking with, naturally, when you do one thing, it's gonna make her do another. And naturally, when a man's thinking with logic, when you do one thing, it's gonna make him do another. So a woman is gonna be thinking based on perception. So I'll give you some perception. Okay, a car is fucked up to a man once the frame is cracked. A car is fucked up to a woman once all the windows busted out, the tires slashed, and somebody done pissed on the carpet. That's enough for her to be like, okay, this ain't the car for me. But a man will be like, I ain't like that ugly ass carpet anyway. Fuck them seats, I want leather seats anyway. Fuck them windows, I want tinted windows anyway. I'm about to fix this bitch. Which is why men will buy a car with a hole in the floor. And women will be like, ain't no back seat. Just an old school bag. Just ain't no back seat. You gonna fall through. Just ride around the block with me one time. I ain't riding nowhere in this motherfucker with no back seat. I'll eat your pussy. Fine, we can go around the block one time. You better not kill me. He having the time of his life. You scared of a motherfucker. Because women see perception. They don't see logic. Logically, this floor is strong enough to support you, bitch. But the perception, because it's a big ass hole in the back, ain't strong enough to support his motherfucking self. What the fuck you talking about? So there are two different things. Most women want to feel feminine, protected, and confided in. If you can provide that, then most likely they'll take care of you. Let me tell you something. Women ain't looking for all that shit. I can tell you what women looking for in one word. It's one word that summons up what women are looking for. At least straight women that date men. I can tell you exactly what they're looking for. And you'd be surprised, because red pill niggas got it wrong. That's the hint I'm gonna give you. And this pink pill shit, nah, You got a list of shit that add up to one motherfucking thing. And I ain't Professor Xavier. He's a pedo. There are no psychiatrists here but Harley Quinn. She's the only psychiatrist in the game. Nobody else has ever been a psychiatrist. But the Joker's obviously a psychiatrist, but he gives Harley Quinn something. I see something that every woman is hooked on a man. I see what it is. I know what she wants. I know what they feed on. I know exactly what makes your battery tick. It's the reason why I refuse to give it to women. They refuse to submit, so I refuse to hand over what they want. You wanna know what that one thing is? Or should I keep it to myself? Because you a woman, you already know what that one thing is you want from a man. You only want one thing from a man. Oh, what's that? I'm glad you asked. But the one thing you want definitely caters to your outlook on perception. Okay? Now, wow, the thumb I fixed is twitching like a motherfucker. That's a good thing. You know how long it's been since it was twitching like this? That mean I put the nerves back in place. Wow. Anyway, the one thing that women want from men is from straight guys, straight women, right? And this right here make a bitch leave her husband if the side nigga can provide it. You know what that? Oh, already actually, you know what that is. You guys said what that is. Okay, security. It's all bitches want. It's security. Do you not make her feel insecure? If you make her feel secure, that's gonna make her feel, that's gonna raise her confidence. It's gonna make her feel protected, and then she will be more feminine. If you can provide security. A security, insurance. And women don't ask for much. So they're asking for cheap insurance. They ain't ask you for pay for the fucking tire. They ain't ask you to put the fucking tire on. Can you change the tire on the back road? Okay. Are you prepared enough to go out and buy the tire with the money she gives you? Just in case you need a tire. Are you prepared enough to buy 3 or 4 cars so when her nice car breaks down, she can just hop in the trapper and go to work until her car is done being fixed? That might make her even put some money on your little car flipping business. Security. That's all they want. When you in the house, do you make her feel safe in the house? Y'all in public, do you make her feel safe in public? What about you makes her feel safe? Tell you what about me makes women feel safe. My motherfucking personality. They know I ain't scared of shit. So fuck that nigga. You better pipe the fuck down. Straight up. Activating her securities, deactivate any one of her insecurities, including letting another woman next to you. And bitch, you be like, she wouldn't have shared that nigga if the dick was that good. Bullshit, bitch, the security was that good. That's what it was. Now, how does a gay man make two women feel secure? They don't know what the fuck to feel secure about. All they want to feel secure about is Facebook posts, so they got a cute guy. Ta-da! Women only get guys based on what they feel secure about. What they want to feel secure about. If a bitch feel like she a crackhead, she gonna definitely feel secure about dating a drug dealer. Perception. And as you can see, I'm a protector. That's what I do. I'm so much of a protector. Do you know I faked my way into security? I used to do that too. I faked my way right into security. And was good at it. Know why I get fired? Because tall niggas like to test me when I ask them to leave. I ain't gotta go no fucking where. You gonna leave, bro. Your little bitch ass better call for boom. Call for what? Call for what? Man, get your bitch ass up. And then a nigga that's 6'5" can punch niggas all day, no lawsuit. Soon as a nigga 5'10" punch somebody, now we got a lawsuit. Fuck out of here, bro. Yeah, I was pretty good at security too. Don't let these felonies fool you. All of them, and I mean all of them, for fucking people up, or high-speed chases or drugs. I ain't got no beating on bitches type of felonies. I don't have no child support felonies. You know what I mean? I ain't got no drinking and driving felonies. Actual man out here actually trying to make it. And with my skills, I can make it anywhere. I just want certain shit to make me feel comfortable. I prefer you to have a longer driveway to park in. I'm in a garage. You know what I mean? And some street parking. That'd be nice too. Then I can turn this bitch up. I put 10,000 into 3 cars and make 20,000. I have a dealership in no time. Especially if I got a garage, I could just rebuild this shit in. I'm gonna rebuild 2 or 3 of them. Now come get them low miles. I'm dumping this shit. Put 3 into them, sell them for 6. Why? Because it's demand for them. That's because I know what they really looking for. I know what the mechanics gonna spend their salary on this year. And it ain't a Hellcat, nigga. I know what the mechanic gonna buy his wife. So I'm scrambling to buy vehicles, and I'm having trouble fixing them because I'm scrambling to buy them because I'm getting ready to rebuild this shit, and I'm getting ready to do it on their ass. I'm finna have niggas breaking the bank after tax time. I'm finna get a grinder, and I'm finna cut this shit out the Vic. That's what life is about, Miss Hash Brown. Life ain't about being rich. It's about being comfortable. Can being rich make you comfortable most of the time? Yeah. But life is about being comfortable. And that's what I mean when I was telling the other day, I'm happy in my misery. Because I know life is exactly what life is about, being comfortable. You have to find a way to be comfortable in your misery. If you can't be comfortable in your misery, you just got misery. I learned this sitting in a jail cell at 11. It's up to you to be comfortable in this motherfucker. Now, is this the rest of your life because you comfortable this way? No. Any routine can be changed. Any route can be rerouted. That's why we have detours, nigga. I will take a detour and go on the tour. Don't play with me. I done lived in 5 different states, 10 different cities. I got no motherfucking problem packing the fuck up and moving, nigga. I'll pack up and move and sell all this shit for dirt cheap. Ain't got nowhere to go though, so I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Would I like to own some property here? Yeah, property high as a bitch. I'm ready to skedaddle. I want to go to Missouri and own some property. That's what I want to do. Schedule is good. Louisiana is your next home. I'm getting a houseboat and traveling down the river. Damn. Hell no, I'm not traveling down the river on a bayou. Shit, it's alligators there. They jumping on your boat and shit. I ain't fucking around. I ain't fucking around. Fucking around. Fucking around. But hey, sounds interesting. I don't know how long I'm staying up tonight. Gator meat is good. You ever thought about getting a van and touring the United States? You ever thought about that? Let's do it, Miss Hash Brown. Let's combine our channels. Buy a van, tour the United States, and buy some motorcycles. I could teach you how to ride motorcycles in the meantime. You want to do that? How about you just send me the money for the motorcycles? I'll buy the motorcycles. I'll buy them with titles and everything. Oh, you already been to almost all 50 states? Oh, shit. I mean, you ride a moped? Boring! Why you so light-skinned? Damn. I ride a moped. It's electric. You ride an electric moped? Oh, that's so cute. So, oh, it's a gas. It's gas, motherfucker. Don't get mad. It's a 2-seater. Oh no, 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 no. I do not ride mopeds. No, 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 no. I'd rather ride on the back of your 250 than ride on the moped. That is so emasculating, fucking moped. I used to sell mopeds too. That's the fucked up part, Miss Hash Brown. I used to sell shit out of mopeds and never even rode them. I ain't bullshitting. You riding a moped on the trails? Really? You just beating the shit out of your little moped, huh? You hit a bump, your moped be like, you a G. You be racing the jalopy on some Super Mario shit. Then why don't you want to race at 600 down the freeway? Because 40 ain't that fast. And you said you ain't got no content. That could be some content. You learn to ride an actual motorcycle. Because your life is too precious. Come on, man. It ain't that risky. I forgot you a girl. Never mind. You're risking your life on the moped. Whatever. Whatever. Deuce. I did not say 600 miles per hour. I said a 600cc motorcycle. I did not say 600 miles an hour. That's maybe 160. That's not what 160 is fast. But I'm just saying, most 600s do like 130. That's what they say they do. Unless you like get a super powerful 600 like the ones I ride, like the R's, then them bitches do like 160 sometime. Then you got the 750s do like 175, 160 to like 170, 180 or some 178 or some shit. Then you got the 1000s, them bitches do 200. The new ones. The old ones do like 187 or something like that. Breaking the sound barrier and shit. You will at 600 miles per hour. I'm not talking about traveling at any Mach speeds. It's invigorating though. You gotta try it. It's a little harder for a woman to get started on a motorcycle though. I said I can't go to space. I smoke weed and cigarettes. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. know what, Miss Hash Brown? It's a difference between wanting to feel secure and having no choice but to make yourself secure. For instance, I'm a guy. I'm a little bit better protected than women just by biology alone. I don't have no pussy for a guy to take, so I'm less interesting to a predator. On top of that, I'm more, because I'm a male and I'm more like closer to being a protector of personality. I notice shit faster. So I notice predators moving in faster than the average woman would, because a woman is in public to enjoy herself. Not saying that she should let her guard down. When she's watching the best she can most of the time. That gives nobody the right to victimize her. But as a guy, I can never relax in fucking public. I'm always ready to stab somebody. I'm in public like the fucking bodyguard on the movie. And your mom tells you that shit, well, she telling you the truth. But this is why guys don't like to. This is why no man. You ever see a man take his wife to the club? Men don't take their wife to the club unless they using their wife for threesomes. And most of the time, them guys don't love their wives. They just with the wives for threesomes. I believe you'll make friends with a raccoon. If I say that's some light skin shit, you gonna be mad. Why do American women just befriend all animals? Like, every American woman got an animal she like. And then it's you light-skinned women, and then it's white women. You know what I mean? Y'all the top two. And then it's the Asian women right up under y'all. But y'all just think y'all friends with all the animals. Like, y'all just walk up to a snake and start talking. Like, bitch, that snake is going to bite you. You know what's funny, though? I ain't never seen a Disney princess, talk to no fucking bug. Bitches are so scared of bugs. My daughter walked in the house after beating a girl up. Was like, yeah, I don't care. Her brother was like, you ain't tough. She was like, what you want to do? And then a butterfly flew across the kitchen. She was like, ah! What you want to do? Ah! Ran behind me and shit. I was like, get your tough ass out there and fight it. Oh, that's a butterfly. I thought that was a roach. You thought it was a roach? What roach is that big? I don't know. That's why I'm scared. Shit, I'm scared now. You see roaches that big? No. I'm gonna ask your grandma, do they got roaches that big? Now I'm curious. Mama! My baby in here talking about big ass roaches with wings like butterflies. They got roaches with wings like butterflies. You ever seen this? Can you confirm this? You're about 20 something years older than me. You're almost 30 years older than me. That's what it is, shit. Do you know what I be asking my daughters? When they ask, can they have a pet dog? Why don't you go to your friend's house and collect a few roaches? If my friends got roaches, I don't go back to their house. But you been there, and they got roaches, so. My daughters used to run away to my mama's house, and their mama house had roaches. I ain't going back, Grandma. They got roaches. She mean they. That's your mama. You going back. You going back. Well, it's your house. You live there. Summertime, my baby, she's like, no more roaches. I was like, oh, that's so cute. But you going back to the roach house. I used to get tired of their ass and go to the roach house. Like, some go in the roach house and go to sleep. They got me fucked up sleeping in the roach house. Like, and then my sisters fuck around and leave too. Leave me in the roach house by myself. Bitch, I don't want to be in your roach house. I used to be in the roach house playing video games. They had me fucked up. Because it was either the roach house or go over there with the kids. I'm not going over there. Fuck that. Plus, I want to see what crackheads live over here. I ain't gonna even lie. I have crack to sell. If not crack, it was weed or cocaine. I had one of them three things to sell. Most likely it was cocaine. But I didn't mind cooking it up. Cook that shit right up for a crackhead. I don't even cook it up for the crackheads because no matter how good you cook it, they're going to try to lie and get some more. So you got to let them cook up his own crack. Only thing you got to give him is some baking soda, nigga. I had to give him their ass starter fluid. All my sister's house had starter fluid in the mother. He's like, where these cans come from? Why my landlord always buy these? What these for? She's like, I don't know. Something break, they like, don't you need a can? Yeah, bitch, that is starter fluid. Starter fluid is not gonna cut the power back on in your house. You hate octopuses. They smart as hell and can walk on land. That's scary. Nah. Yeah. And they could fit in any hole. They could fit in a hole a tenth the size of their body. Now that's scary. Bitch, you can't hide nowhere for them motherfuckers. And once they want to hunt you, your ass is gone. That was weird. Alien baby sex. What if we find out octopuses is the key to unlocking the metagene? And none of my cats here tonight. Damn, I'm salty about that fucking Crown Vic. I want to fix my shit so bad. So bad. I want to fix it, man. Oh well. I got a way to avoid trying to cut that shit because it's hard trying to cut through a steel bolt. Them motherfuckers be hard to cut through. You need a perfect cutting material. I'm gonna need a diamond blade or some shit, and them still don't work. I'm gonna tell you what I need. I need a bolt breaker. I mean a nut breaker. I'm gonna have to order it and get one shipped. Man, I hope I don't buy no cheap one. Well, I hope I'm not gonna buy a cheap one, but I hope it's not cheaply made when I buy it. I'm trying to say. Yep, I'm gonna get that nut breaker and I'm gonna bow. If I crack them nuts and all the spots, I can easily remove that shit. Once I remove that shit, I can then begin to put on my motherfucking lug kit because I'm putting all new motherfucking lug nuts on that bitch. I do not like them that are on there. Bullshit. I'm not keeping that bullshit. Risking my motherfucking life. I'm gonna actually take off one of these nuts on this truck to see can I fit it on there. If they take these type of nuts, I'm gonna use those. But I'm gonna take one of them off that motherfucker. And I'm taking it with me when I go size up my nuts. So once I get those two things going, then I can get around to testing the fucking brakes. The lines look fairly new. It looked like they braided up to a certain point. I gotta figure out where the braid stops. Cause I got a feeling I'm gonna have to replace everything after the fucking braid. Hopefully I can find my fucking pipe cutter, but I'm gonna buy another one if I have to. I buy that pipe cutter, it's on like Donkey Kong. Supposed to be warmer next week, try again. Only way I'm gonna get that shit off if I get a hold of some vice grips and everybody gonna be like, I ain't got no vice grips. I ain't got no vice grips. That's all right. I love it when it go this way. You ain't got no vice grips and I ain't got no tools next time you need something. I ain't got shit. And my exact statement gonna be niggas ain't got shit when I want it. As soon as they be like, when I ever do that to you? You be like, what about the vice grips? That was the most recent. Man, I know. Niggas always walking up on me tomorrow, let me see that tool. No, nigga, let you see shit. Oh, it's like that? Yeah, it's like that. Why would I give you the tool to cut me out of fucking a job, nigga? How many of them crackheads can I serve when they walking up on you? Right, nigga, fuck away from me. But it ain't gonna cost you nothing. It don't cost you nothing. Man, it cost me something. No, it don't. Man, you gotta. Man, you don't value my. No, I don't value your time or money, nigga. It's like you don't value my time or money. I'm gonna time to chase nobody down about a couple of dollars, man. I don't think that side cutter is gonna get the motherfucking them bottom ones though. I'm gonna definitely need a boat breaker for those. And now that I think about it, them bottom boats will move if I get that uh if I get that shit out here. So now I gotta buy shocks, a battery, a charger, and some blades. And some grinding disc. Yep. That'll complete the order. And that should give me all the tools I need to get this Vic standing on its own fucking feet. Then I can get some rear shocks for it too. I'm gonna have to. I got a feeling when I accelerate, it's gonna be like, watch. But don't worry about it. But I'm not getting shit. Because I don't plan on driving it this winter. So all I really want to do is get it standing on its own feet, get the lugs on there, get an oil change, and then let that motherfucker sit. Then move on to fixing my red truck. I want to buy at least calibers for that. Hopefully I can buy calibers and 1/2 shaft. And leave that alone in springtime. Depending on how well the grinding go. I would try again next week if I can afford some vice grips. Man, they pissed me off the way they ran them brake lines, though. They right on top of that shit. They look newer, though. I was thinking about just, because I'm putting new brake fluid in them, just undo them motherfuckers. Mark them and undo them. But they steel lines. Yeah, I don't fuck around, Jack. I'm gonna look in the junkyard. If I see some extended braided lines, I'm snatching them bitches. And if I see them for a F-150, I'm gonna snatch them and give them a try. But I see the way them brakes is rusted on there. And that shit don't look too good. Yeah, but I like to get all my shorts done at once, if you can't tell. I can do them continuously. So I'm gonna take your advice. Don't worry about it. I just I just want to get a battery for that fucking grinder and the shock. 'Cause I know once I get that shock up out of there, I'm gonna be able to fold that motherfucking control arm down. And when I fold that motherfucking control arm down, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but I got a I got some shit that'll fit in there. But I also want to get a boat breaker because I really don't want to deal with that shit. Oh, I'm buying new hardware too. I'm gonna buy a hardware kit. I hope they don't ask me to bring in the boat size. Because that boat breaker shouldn't damage the the stud, but it might. I hope it doesn't. If it damages the stud, I'm gonna just take a grinder to it and grind it. And I'm gonna take both pieces up there and I'm gonna let them know the length I need. And then I'm gonna get, I mean, I'll go from there. I also need some fucking ratchet and wrenches. Holy shit. It's gonna be a lot of turning with just box wrenches. Maybe not if they knew. I could walk them down with my fingers. Yeah, but I'm moving on to my original vehicle idea, Miss Hash Brown, and it involves police vehicles. I'm old. I was just sitting on my nuts. Had to get up off them bitches. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, but I'm pretty good at finding police cars outside the police auction. I ain't never been to the police auction, but I done owned every single fucking, damn near every police, not to be cocky, but I done owned most of the police cars made from the 1980s on up. As far as Crown Vics, I done owned every body style that I can think of. From the 80s on up. The police packages, anyway. I had the boxy one. I had the 90 something with a 50 in there. I had that body style was like my third or fourth one. It's actually my favorite body style, 98 to 06. You know what I mean? Then it's 06 through 11. I believe 05 is the year they changed the trend. I don't know. 06 is my favorite. Like, we all went to a police auction. We was all grabbing cars. I'll be looking for 06. Anyone you think finna run this, go get your 2011. I'm finna run that bitch down when we hit that freeway. You gonna be mad at a motherfucker. You might even get me on the takeoff from light to light. When you on that freeway, I'm gonna smoke your ass. And when we catch a green light, oh yeah, I'm gonna smoke your ass again. Just had a crazy ass thought. What if I rebuild that Crown Vic? I low key want a Ford Taurus. There are some good cars. Women love the shit out the Ford Taurus. I know I'm always talking about that. I know I sound sexist and shit, but yeah. You know what fucked up most of these Ford Tauruses? Bitch ass mechanics wanting some pussy. They fucked up my sister car like that. The mechanic wanted some pussy, so he let the oil out of her car. Somebody forgot. Bitch ass nigga. I know for sure with a grinder, I get that motherfucking shit up out of there. I'm almost 1,000% sure with that grinder, I'll get that shit right up out of there. You know what I want, which I can't find, Miss Hash Brown? I'm trying to think of the name of that metal wire they use in the military. And you can use it to cut all type of shit. Glass and metal. You cut some really sharp metal with it. But it's a really thin string. You just grab it and I want one of those strings. Yeah, I need that bolt breaker and a grinder. I'm gonna need both. Because it's in a position where I have to grind on the frame to actually grind on the actual bolt. However, if I watch the angle I go in on, you know what I mean? I can grind that one on the outside. I can grind the shit out that motherfucker. But I prefer the bolt breaker. In my mind now, trying to figure out how to push the fucking boat out. shit fit in there, man. Are you asking me, is the Ford Taurus a good car now? That police interceptor? I mean, if you're going to buy a police car, my suggestion to you is be ready to rebuild it. Because if you rebuild them, they last a really long time. And you don't have to worry about that shit that's actually wrong with it. But the issue with the Taurus is it's a dual overhead cam like this Crown Vic. It's also a turbocharged engine. So there's that. But I ain't gonna lie, my guy just bought one. He got it for dirt cheap too. Dude sold it to him for, he originally wanted $2,200. He sold him this car for $1,200 after I came and looked at it. I seen oil all off in the intake. And I was like, why is oil off in the intake? He was like, the mechanic don't know either. And my guy was like, I don't know, man. It's like, what you think? I said, man, let me further inspect the car. And I popped the hood, and they got everything took apart, nigga. The mechanic trying to talk him out the car. He got a failed seal in the turbo. I said, nigga, you better give him his $1,200 and get the fuck out of dude's face. I'm gonna tell you just like that. Get the fuck out that nigga's face, bro. If you want to drive this motherfucker today, you can unhook the motherfucking turbo, bro. Take your ass on. I don't suggest you do it because you don't have the proper fuel injectors to unhook the turbo because they still be putting out plenty of goddamn fuel. But, nigga, you better go get your turbos rebuilt. How much that's gonna be? I don't know. Maybe like $2,000 to get turbos rebuilt. And that's a lot of money, nigga. You only out of $3,200 for a police interceptor, nigga. Let me see how many miles on it. I looked at the miles on this car, Miss Hash Brown, and I promise you, this motherfucker car got like 68,000 miles or some dumbass shit like that. I said, nigga, this was the captain's car. If I was you, I'll rebuild the turbos. I'll put a new timing chain on this bitch and everything to go with the timing chain kit. I'll put new gaskets on this bitch. I'll put new springs on this bitch, and I'll put new cams in this bitch, nigga. Yes, at 68,000 miles, nigga. You won't have shit to worry about, nigga. Now, I don't know if the Taurus V6 gonna go 100,000 miles, but nigga, there's no fucking telling. And your turbo ain't gonna be beat up because you ain't gonna be racing it. I don't know. I'd like to get 2012. Bought a lemon. Ooh, who bought a lemon? Oh, my guy? No, he ain't buy a lemon. Dude thought he bought a lemon because it was oil off in the intake. No, nigga, that ain't no lemon, nigga. That is a failed turbo seal. I used to work on white people diesel trucks. I know what a failed turbo seal look like. And the turbo pumps air directly into the motherfucking intake. I didn't look at nothing else. I look at that intake. I look at that turbo. I seen all that oil in that fucking turbo. I seen all that oil in that intake. I said, uh-huh. My guy's still talking about, oh, no, man. You better come with me and being cheap, nigga. I'm telling you, just like this the one. And even if so, nigga, You can sell it for double what the fuck you got it for. Just tell them, motherfucker, you got a failed turbo seal. I'll hook the shit back up and let you ride around with the fucking turbo seal if you want to be cheap, nigga. Nigga, why I hook that shit back up? Why that motherfucker start right up? I said, yup, shut it off. But he dumb. Watch he be sitting in that. Watch he be running to the. Watch his bitch talk him into letting driving that car. Watch. Hey, the mechanic, you know what I'm talking about? I need to go to the store. I'm going somewhere real quick. It ain't gonna fuck it up. Watch, they finna fuck that car up. Ain't no tapping. Ain't no knocking. Ain't no screeching. Ain't no scratching. That door is tight. Depending on who you working for. I don't have the tools to do diesels no more. If I fuck with diesels, I'm only rebuilding Cummins engines. And my problem with rebuilding Cummins engine is, man, them bitches always need a cam. Well, not always, but them fast ones that need a cam, they eat the cam right up when you race them damn Cummins. Dodge gonna get niggas that bitch ass 6-pack. You know what the fuck they wanted? They wanted a motherfucking Cummins in a coupe, nigga. That's what the fuck we wanted. And I didn't like working on diesel trucks with them motherfuckers, man. They was all crybabies. All they do was cry all day about every fucking. Yeah. And then a diesel truck, if you got oil in that turbo, if it's an extra turbo in the shop, I guess hook that motherfucker up and see do you get oil through that. Say you get oil through that. Then what? Then it's sucking oil through the exhaust. Where's the oil coming from? It's probably your next telltale sign. You'll see oil around the exhaust manifold. Or it's on the bottom of the firing deck. It's gotta be. I don't know. It's always a number of shit that can be your problem. But if it won't start, and all the starting components have been replaced and it's still a fucking mystery, I can tell you exactly what it is. That's that fucking fuel pump. Diesels always need a fuel pump. And they fuel pumps is expensive, Miss Hash Brown. So I'm like, we talking about a couple $1,000, not a couple hundred. One of them old school P pumps. Back when I was doing it, 10 G's. Just a pump alone. 10 fucking G's. And I believe that was the rebuilt price. To get somebody to rebuild it. If you bought it refurbished already, you was paying like 12. Brand new, they was like 17. No, you couldn't even get them brand new. That's what the big flush was about. Well, I couldn't wait till a diesel came in the junkyard. I'd be snatching that motherfucking P pump off of there so fast. Shit be ridiculous. I'm gonna start doing that again when my shit get running right. And I buy me some pulleys. And we'll sure be hunting down motherfucking diesel P pumps. I don't give a fuck if it work or not. I'm gonna figure out how to rebuild it anyway. What? You tried adding me on Facebook, no response. What's your name on Facebook? Ms. Hash Brown? Okay. I got you. I'm gonna check that out. I was supposed to be doing a game at night. Fuck. I missed the gas station. Oh well. Wasn't meant for me to make it tonight. Oh, I understand, Miss Hash Brown. That's why I said, okay, I get it. Hey, Be Wise. Love you too, Be Wise. Miss Hash Brown, love you too, Be Wise. That was irritating me. But yeah, and that's why I don't get off into rebuilding diesels, Miss Hash Brown, because I don't have 10 G's sitting around for a fucking peephole. And I was looking into tow trucks. My guy, he had a diesel truck he was trying to sell me. It was a Cummins too. I know how to rebuild them, but I cannot afford the fucking fuel pump. I told him, if I find a fuel pump, I'll do a payment plan with you, man. I'll give you every vehicle I own, my nigga. We can tow this motherfucker right in front of me. He said, drive. I said, okay, I'll drive it. Where the fuck I going? I give you titles to all my shit. I'll move into this motherfucker. But I have to find a P pump for it. He was like, the fuel pump only worked just fine. What the fuck you tripping about? I was like, no, I ain't. I know better. I know better. Do not buy a Cummins until you buy a P pump. Or electric fuel pump, whichever one is on there. If that's the one with the electric fuel pump, oh man, I gotta find that pump, bro. I'm gonna find that pump from the junkyard and I'm gonna pay whatever the fuck they want for that fuel line. Cause that's a high pressure line. We talking about 20,000 PSI here. Not some shit I'm willing to make. You know what I mean? Yeah. Trans. I'd have figured out a loophole in the system. I'm telling you, I'm a hustler. I maximize it every time. Look, you talking about transporting cars, right? Local or international? I mean, you going city to city or state to state? How you trying to do this shit? Because I'm gonna tell you the loophole. I gotta tell you what you talking about doing. You gonna need a DOT number for it. You could do like $5 a mile, especially if you're doing from here to Florida, here to California. You're getting a good 2,000 miles, 1,200 miles. Yeah, I could do 1,200 miles for $6,000. I'll take your car to Florida. Now, I gotta go down to Florida and get your car and bring it back. Oh man, I guess I could do that for 6,000 too, theoretically. But if I was gonna go pick your car up from Florida, I would damn sure hope I would have somebody who's trying to get down to Florida who didn't want to drive, who was anybody. You know what I mean? I would ship cars and motorcycles down there. Drop off a load, pick up a load. Mm. Not if that swellings went down, boy. Thumb looking good. Still ain't answer my question, Miss Hash Brown. How you talking about transporting cars? You talking about towing cars or just shipping them state to state? Because either way it go, you need a DOT license. But it's a way around that, and I know it. Truck trailer, take them to the dealerships. Okay. You need a semi for that. I was just talking about doing private investors. You could do third party work. All you need is a decent trailer that's fucking boxed in, and like a 3500. Tell them you ship old schools. And all you gotta do is wait for SEMA. You get contracted to ship all kind of shit to SEMA. Yeah, but that's the reason I hesitated on buying that pickup. I said pickup. The reason why I hesitated on buying that motherfucking tow truck. I didn't buy the tow truck because you need a CDL. And you know what's crazy? And the tow truck, I don't want to pay for that expensive ass pump. So I done figured out a way around that shit. That's why I didn't buy it. Because all I need is a truck and a fucking trailer. I don't even want to say what kind of truck I want to get. And it ain't even diesel. And you don't need much for a trailer. I ain't getting a nothing much ass trailer. I'm getting a long ass trailer I could put a Suburban on. What about a Suburban with a plow? All the white boys always ask that. I don't give a fuck about your plow hanging off Peckerwood. Don't contract with me. Don't come over here with that shit. Fuck. If you pulling this motherfucker on this or not, nigga. I'm getting a trailer. I don't even have to let up or down. I'm getting a ramp trailer. You don't need a CDL for that. I believe you need a CDL for any gooseneck though. I'm getting a non-gooseneck. I want a low profile trailer. A low pro. Plus I know about physics. You don't want the trailer higher than the fucking truck. That's how you tip the fuck over. See what I'm talking about? Let me ask you a question. Does his trailer attach, or do your friend's trailer, does it attach in the bed of their truck, or does it attach to the back of their truck? Because that's the difference between a CDL and a non-CDL. The back of the truck, that's a non-CDL. Y'all be having some nice ass vehicles for sale there. I know hot shot truck and jump in there. Think y'all probably be the busiest spot, y'all in Ohio for the Great Lakes. But Detroit, Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, fuck no. Hot shot trucking ain't gonna work one bit here. We come to y'all state to buy vehicles. We just funnel them inwards. I learned that most of them cars, them guys in Michigan selling for 1,200, they bought from Ohio for 1,200 4 years ago with a rebuilt motor. Iowa is like that too. So I'm trying to get down to their auctions. I was got a lot of antiques. You an antique hunter? Dude trying to go down to Iowa and live like a picker. That what you want to do, Miss Hash Brown? You want to be a picker? You know what's crazy? Hell no, I like them shows. Yup, you a picker. I only hunt the antiques. You a uppity ass picker too. How dare you mock me? What is that piece? Is that this is the piece I was looking for. It's turn of the 19th century. Said to be carved by Beelzebub himself. My name's Miss Hash Brown. How are you doing? It's gonna be you, Miss Hash Brown, with a white streak in your hair like Corella DeVille. Gonna be an antique hunter. Clenching your pearls. How dare you offer me things to pick from this century? I'm looking for things. If they are from this century, they must be several decades old. Mm, mm, mm. Boy, I love this back scratcher. It's my shit. Mm. How dare those people offend me? Bitumen, spite this man immediately. Wait a minute, Bitumen. Don't spite him. Do not spite him. Where's this painting from, peasant? I don't know. Found it in a garage sale. Give you $25 for it. 26. Deal. I don't want to argue with you. Arguing with peasants are beneath me. Also, throw in the sewing machine for another 40 bucks. Throw in the sewing machine for another 50. I don't argue with peasants, and you will stop raising the price. Let that be noted. That's time. Moving on. The gold rims. I recognize them from the barbecues of my childhood. You can give me $10 a ram. You guys are yourself a goddamn dick. I don't know the name of the antique show used to come on. I think that was Antique Pickers or Antique Hunters or some shit. American Pickers, that's what they call American Pickers. It's older than that. Oh, you talking about the antique auction? Be up late night watching the antique auction, doing girl stuff, painting her toes. Oh, that necklace pretty. Doing her high off films. Ooh, that's shiny. No, you got a lot of paint in your brain. Yeah, you was directly inhaling. I don't know if women realize this when you paint your toes, but they're still up under your nose. They're a little further away, but they're up under your nose. So, yeah. I was laying down with the fan blowing on, blowing the nail shit right back in your face. My God, your logic is worse than Korean women's. And women get mad when you put them out the room. Bitch, get it. What's that? What's that? What's that shit you open? No, ain't no nothing. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. Don't open that shit in here. Go out there and open that shit. I know what that shit is. That shit to remove the paint off your fucking nail. Go out there and do it. Fuck, you gotta do it where I'm going to sleep at. Do it in here. Watch I sleep in the living room for a week. Do it. Bitch. If you want to cuddle tonight, you better take your ass in there and stank up the living room. Got everything smell like motherfucking acetone and pink paint. Gotta smell like a motherfucking body shop in this motherfucker. You smell like 3 coats of clear. Yeah, acetone, you know it. I know what acetone is. They think I'm from the ghetto. I just use acetone for other things because they see me do stuff with it and they be like, that's fingernail paint remover. I'm like, no, bitch. This just increased the worth of the bag. But the bag got smaller. I know. We can say it's bigger now. Look, it's so pure. Your daddy old crack habit coming back. Look at him scratching. Look at him scratching. My daddy over there scratching too with his iPads. Look at him scratching. Scratching ass old ass niggas. I'm finna walk past the niggas with the dope in my pocket. No, man, you better not. Yes, I am. Watch out. Get off me. Somebody got some dope on there. Bitch, you see me with acetone and be like, here we go. That's why I understood what Weezy said. Like, when she called me cooking eggs, she thought I was back at it. I understand, Lil Wayne. Bitch walk in the kitchen like, what you cooking? And you said you stopped. Turn around. Let me see. Like, bitch, these are eggs. Gotta watch you. Watch me. What the fuck? Fuck you think I'm in here doing, bitch? You think I'm sitting here whipping shit in the kitchen? This old ass cat like I used to have. Okay. That's a dead too. Ooh. That little ass old ass cat like. love that Cadillac too. I'm trying to get him to sell that for years. You're like, no, it's Cadillac run, nigga. Motor went out and shit. This Cadillac still run, nigga. It run good. I'm gonna get a new motor because this motor ran good when I had it. And geek him up even more when them young niggas at the gas station like, what year is this car, school? Oh, it's 89, but I keep it clean. 89 what? Cadillac Sedan DeVille. Cadillac Sedan DeVille, nigga. You can tell, because that's the white bitch right there. Got the flat booty. Black bitch in the 90s got that round booty. Or the Latino bitch. And that's it for the short booty. Then you got the big bodies. Fleetwood is African booty. And the Sedan DeVille is Asian booty. Now you got the Rap Jack. So if a nigga be like, I bought the thick ass bitch, nigga, Cadillac, you talking about Fleetwood. And bitch ain't the thickest, but you know what I mean, that's Sedan. This bitch quick. That's a Fleetwood. Could be a Sedan DeVille too. You eating mozzarella, and you got the munchies. Eating mozzarella sticks. Oh, that's so cute. You eating mozzarella sticks because you talking to a Wisconsin nigga. But I'll show you how to dip them mozzarella sticks in nacho cheese. I know I would show you that type of destructive behavior, but I would show it to you. And I'm lactose, so I only eat like 1 or 2 mozzarella sticks. Like when I buy pizza and shit, it be for my family. Mud family, blood family. It's always for family. I don't buy pizza for myself, really. I don't fuck with pizza. I buy pizza and eat the breadsticks. And people like, why we don't get no breadsticks? Nigga, you got free pizza. Get the fuck out of my face, nigga. I eat breadsticks, nigga. So I'm telling you, cheese hurt my goddamn stomach. You can't never tell a nigga in Wisconsin cheese and pork hurt your stomach. Nuh-uh. The fuck you gonna tell me, retard? It's always the nigga with no neck in Wisconsin trying to give you a fucking diet plan. Nigga, who the fuck are you? Yeah, I really want your diet plan, fatso. No neck having motherfucker. Are you lactose and anemic? Oh. think I'm anemic too, but I'm a guy, so I can't be. It's easier to be anemic when you're a girl. You just find a guy. Come be good, I'm good. You just start complaining to the nearest man, like, I'm good, oh my God. He's like, well, what can I do? And you're a guy and you're cold. They're like, huh, bitch. You're a bitch. You can't take the weather, buddy. Are you cold, buddy? Look at this bitch shivering. Not too. You notice that my hands are in a warm spot. You want to catch one? Fuck out my face. Oh, buddy, don't. Hold on, Jamal. Don't up to 9. Calm down there, Tyrone. Put it away the 45. We're just cracking jokes here. Come on, you black guys tease us white guys all through the summer. All summer, black guys were fucking with me, man. I was just trying to jog. Oh, my boy Kevin real with me on the bus stop. He said, I only came over here, man, to give you a Packer hat, man. I seen what happened to you yesterday. You were running for the bus, man. You dropped your hat, and you had to make a decision between the hat and the bus. And the bus driver was a dick, man. He was like, man, if you get off the bus, I'm going to leave you. And you stayed on that bus, man. I was like, yeah, dog, when I get off work, I'll be happy to shit. Now my ears cold. I catch the bus way up there on motherfucking Capitol. I was like, yeah, man, I just want to give you a Packer hat, bro. I was like, I'm going to see your ass in the summertime. I think I told this story before. I seen his ass sweating like a motherfucker. I had just got a car. He was sweating like a motherfucker. I seen that motherfucker walking in Walmart. I beeped at him. He ain't see me. I rolled up on the side of him. I rolled down the window. I was like, oh, wow. Look how sweaty this snow yeti is. What's up, buddy? You don't remember me? He like, yeah, dude, I remember you, bro. He shook my hand. He was like, dude, you got AC? Got fucking AC? Man, I just had kids, man. I don't have fucking AC. He walked around the car. I unlocked the door for him. He sit in the car chilling. He was smoking weed and shit. His wife called like, bring the fucking Pampers. He was like, all right, I'm coming. He was like, see, bro, I told you. I fucking told you, man. And then his Beamer wouldn't start. Luckily, I had a battery there and some jumper cables, so I kind of just... Because I'm that fucking good. And by the way, you need 2 sets of jumper cables to perform this. And you must hook them both up to the battery. So there you go. You can do it with 1 set. I'm good enough to do it with 1 set. Tell you my trick. I wrap around the power wire. Then when I get around the power wire, the power wire is second. I get around the ground wire. I used to get around the ground wire by undoing the ground screw just a little bit, or taking it all the way off and putting a rubber stopper up under there. And then I had what I call a Beamer jumper. I used to put that in there, tie it up. It's just a ground. It runs off a jumper cable. I hook that up to my battery. And I hook this up to a separate battery. Undo this battery. Bam. Pull this out. Get this shit out the way. Hope it don't spark. I mean, most likely it wasn't. Because often I used to take off when I take off the hot lead, I put a sock over it. I put a sock over that motherfucker. I put it down. Cold lead. I ain't got to worry about it sparking. Pull that up. Bam. Put that down. Put the other battery down. Put it on there. Once I hook it up and get it tight, I unhook my battery. Yep. Or I leave my battery hooked up. And I connect the negative from my battery to that battery, and then I unhook the beamer jumper and go that way. Yeah, I used to have all type of tricks to get the motherfucking beamers going, boy. I used to beat the shit out of the battery registration. I'm anemic too. I'm always cold. Why the fuck you in Minnesota if you anemic? I don't think I don't think most girls be anemic. I think they just be looking for a reason to be like, why don't you wrap around me? Hey, bitch, you just want to cuddle standing up. Just say that. And then I be thinking something that an old man taught me. Sometimes women don't be fake. That be their body response. They subconscious do that shit to their body. So they inadvertently ask for help. Because they was looking for an opening anyway. And that's the way they keep getting openings. They subconscious be fucking with them. That's why when your favorite boyfriend leave, your stomach hurt. Nothing wrong with you, bitch. That is psychological. I can feel it. That's why your heart thump like that when you be like, no, I'm not coming to bed right now. No, I don't care. Mad for. My core will be when I gotta go to bed early because you work first shift. Like, bitch, what? I do not work first shift. I ain't asked you get up with me. I just want you to go to bed with me. Bitch, you work first shift. You go to bed at 8 o'clock like an old person. Fuck, I'm gonna go to bed at 8 o'clock, bitch. I'm gonna need a lot of weed. Damn, I'm salty. I need to get them LED lights for this motherfucker. I'm gonna run LED lights all through this motherfucker. Not LED bulbs, LED lights, nigga. I'm getting full lights for this bitch. Gotta make sure my bag is tight, sealing out the air. See? Can't always get what you want. Oh, come on, man. Not tonight. I hope that bitch ass bag don't fly under my fucking car. That motherfucker be stinking. Y'all still here? Or am I rambling to myself? Gotta check the meter, huh? What's that a tank? Yeah, buddy. What's cracking, everybody? What's going down? I'm excited about it, this bitch. You know, I just watched something on putting too much oil in your car. And you know what happened? It's just what I said was gonna happen. Me and her was watching, and she was like, "What you think gonna happen?" I said, "It ain't gonna really pose a motherfucking problem till it's fucking double the amount of fucking oil. That's what's gonna have problems starting. It's gonna start to blow motherfucking seals and shit. Maybe even the gasket. It's gonna blow the weakest seal in this motherfucking construction, which is this clear ass oil, man. They just made out of plastic." So my advice to you, right? It's the same advice he gave in the end. Extra oil really doesn't matter. When does it become too much? You got double the fucking oil in it. Shit. So if they told you 6 quarts, theoretically, this motherfucker hold 12. Most would. Nine quarts will be pushing it, motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you that, can it? Because when the engine put on the wrong angle, it's gonna come out the PVC valve. Now, how much oil should you put in there? As much as the manufacturer recommends. But they tell you that's the maximum oil you should have in there, right? Minimum is about a quart lower than the max. So if you got 6, then 5 quarts is your minimum. So you got 7 like that North Star, right? 6 is your minimum. All them 4.6s got deep ass oil pans like that. But they dual overhead cams. I mean, because they single overhead cams. The dual overhead cams hold about 2 quarts more. Maybe a quart more. I just never felt like 5 quarts was enough in the Crown Vic. I pretty much fill it out. So, truthfully, I've been pushing about 5.5, 6 quarts sometimes. I'm normally doing it. As far as oil, I'm not a brand loyalist, but Penn's oil is better than motherfucking Mobil 1. Mobil 1 is shit. Take it from the guy who used to rebuild top ends of motherfucking passenger vehicles for a living. Yeah, man. It's okay to overshoot by a quart, Jack. If you buy aftermarket oil pan, a lot of them are a quart bigger for a reason. Because they tell you got 7 quarts, right? You should be using, let's say the oil is 10W30. That means the break-in oil will be 5W40. Now, they're gonna use this 5W40 until you break in the engine. And when you break in the engine, they're gonna bump your ass up to 5W30. Because break-in motor oil ain't the same type of motor oil because we do a lot of 5-way engines, right? Especially like in block cams. A lot of them are 5-way engines, G. Except that fucking Hemi. But notice something about that Hemi. It has the same problem most of the GMs were having when they were using 5W20. And that's why old mechanics be like, man, I use 10W30. Oh. No, nigga, you need 5W40, nigga. That's the best motor for the fucking Chevy fucking 327, 305, 350, 366, 400. I don't give a fuck. You take the same fucking motor oil. And the thing is, why switch the oil to a thinner oil? Because it flows faster. And eventually oil gets hot. And when it gets hot, it gets thinner. So the first number, it has a W by it, is for winter. And that number is for the degrees that you're going to be operating in. Now, oil has about 32 degrees below the recommended operating temperature. Well, I wouldn't say that. Because I use 5W30. And it's not supposed to flow. Like motherfucking minus 20 degree weather. But it touched minus 20. And I did have problems starting this bitch, but I got this crank, nigga. Just had to let it warm up from cranking itself. Thought my battery was gonna die. With that being said, I was 25 degrees below the operating temperature of the oil. Would I had that same problem with zero weight? Fuck no. This bitch with a crank with zero weight in it. I know it. It's fucking science. If I do use zero, I'm using 0W40. Because 0W40 and 5W40, that's break-in oil. That's the best oil for the fucking engine, I promise you. Now let's move on to this hot number. How hot will oil get before it's too fucking thin? Well, okay, most cars, right, overheat at like 250 degrees. Well, how do you keep that motor from getting 250 degrees? Well, above 112 is boiler, and above, since 112 degrees is boiling, right? They add pressure to the system. Each PSI pressure allows them to go up 3 extra degrees. But it scientifically gives off the same heat as 200 degrees. With that being said, GMs overheated like 256 degrees. It'll cause the antifreeze to fucking boil and that motherfucking and your fucking radiator will pop and all type of crazy shit can happen. Other hand, we'll get up to 260 degrees. Yeah. Why? Well, it's the math. If it's a 1-to-3 ratio, how many times is this 3 gonna be used? Well, 15 times because it's 15 psi in the cooling system, which gives you 45 fucking degrees. Now, 45 plus 112 plus 112, or 112 plus 45, right? Well, good night. See you tomorrow. All right, see you tomorrow, Andy Paul. I'm just talking car physics. I ain't doing nothing. 112 plus 45 equals 157. Like I just said. Well, I said 156. Okay. Well, 157. Damn. 157 is how hot it can get with the antifreeze in it and the system completely sealed. Now, 57, 58, 59, 60, like I said. 160 is what a Ford can get to because they hold 16 psi in the system. We are not the same. I am a Martian. And Dodge, I don't fucking remember how many psi they fucking hold. I don't fucking know. But that's why you have psi in your pressure system. Can you heat the engine up further than that with that same coolant? Fuck yeah. If you pressurize the system even more, why isn't my car system pressurized? I can answer that too. It's pressurized, but why isn't the high pressure that I speak of? Because the high pressure I speak of, you need a metal cooling system. Then that shit ain't gonna boil, believe it or not. And if it do boil, it's not gonna affect anything. It's still gonna be cooler than the engine itself. So it's still gonna be cooling down the engine. Yeah. Also, speaking about pressurized coolant systems and whatnot, what do you think they cool a NASCAR down with? I'm just answer that for you because I'm getting tired. They cool it down with water and an additive. An additive that me and my little brother tried to look up and they don't even sell no more. It used to be called B12. You add it to water, nigga. And it turn your water to coolant. But yep, B12. It was not recommended for regular people to use it because they said that it'll rot out the metals in your engine. It rust out the metals in your engine. But I didn't ever see no fucking problem with it. They took it away from us because it was too fucking good. The only flaw with it is that your motherfucking heat didn't work like that in the winter. But yeah, B12 was it. B12, that motherfucker wasn't overheating no more. You could take thermostat about that bitch. It was not overheating. All you need to do is mix that shit with water. And that shit attacked all the air in your system. So when it attacked all the air in your system, it damn, what was the effect of it attacking all the air in the antifreeze system? Man, I forgot. Yeah, it was a good side effect of it attacking all the air in the antifreeze system. But I forgot what the fuck it was. Another thing, you can't put the pressure in the system without sealing out all the fucking air. That's another important thing. Dude said I'm up now. You fell asleep. You fell asleep on me. Man, I can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. Oh man. I believe it sells all with the right blade. Now I'm analyzing the situation. But I think I'm going with the good old grinder because that's what's always worked for me. The grinder. 7 a.m. Damn, G. 7 a.m. Holy shit. TMI, buddy, TMI. TMI. Give a fuck what you think. You was telling me. Huh. Don't encourage him, B Wasp. Well, it's natural. Don't encourage him. Stop that. No one needs to know he was dropping the deuce in the first place. That's his business. No one wanted to know that because he liked it when his booty be being ovulated. It's nobody's issue but his. Getting ready to go to bed. This nigga to my ass pain. Yeah, I want to talk to you. Oh shit! You got football practice? Nah, you don't play on the football team. Football or football? Football. sure listen. It's a cat or something under my shit. All right, man. I need to get the fuck off of this line. I need to fuck off a line, man, and get me some sleep. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Nah, you ain't miss karaoke, man. We'll do some karaoke tomorrow or something. I don't know, man, because they've been bullshitting with my time and shit. And then I had a lot of shit to do, and I kind of plan to do the Crown Vic on the day I plan to do the karaoke, so I don't know, man. If we don't do karaoke, we'll just sit back and listen to some music or some shit. And we don't have to listen to my horrible voice. My horrible voice. Cookies was fire. I ate like 8 of them bitches. Well, good night, B-Boss. Love you too. And to everybody else, I love y'all too. I guess I'll see you when I see you. No, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna try to make breakfast at the church. If I don't make it to breakfast at the church, then I don't fucking know. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know what's going on tomorrow. We're gonna see. I promise you that. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. I'm signing off. You know what I mean? It was fun kicking it with y'all these last couple of hours. You know what I mean? We got about 4 hours in, so 4-hour stream. Put that up like a big dog. You know what I mean? It's all thanks to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Technically, y'all the big dogs. Y'all was here doing the stream. I'm just y'all bald-head ass host. The most homeless hustler signing out. I'm out of here. I love y'all. See y'all later.